and it's clearly better than what I've ever done, because I've got like 2 responses already, and I'm like, someone answered. I'm like, what should I do now? I was
Yeah, actually that's a good question. What does he answer to the I have some ideas for you, right?
yeah,
Okay. So, in this moment, can you share your screen and let me know
sure.
like what is exactly the client and all that because it's important.
So like every message, I'm like saving the PDF and give it to ChatGPT, and then
Perfect.
together we fill up the variables from the message, and
Right.
then I know like what to show in, like which project to talk about.
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, first of all, how do you feel like this? How do you feel like this works? How do you feel about that?
Uh, First of all, I have to say that the whole process is much faster, because I used to like go into their profile and start digging, and I don't know what to look for, and then I try to write every time a new message. So it took me lots of time, but this one is much faster, and I think it's better because it's like from 12, like every something like every 10 messages someone is answering, so
Right.
that's a
Right.
good thing.
Yes. Perfect. Awesome. So you feel like you're making progress, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay. So, will be all right if I share a few quick ideas that could help Total Bill stand out visually? Sure. Hey there, hope you are enjoying the video. Just a few seconds. If you're stuck below 1K gigs and you want to start closing 5K projects on a monthly basis, this is for you. In the description below, you can apply for our free school community. Inside, you will get a private 3D community, a mindset module, a modeling and animation course, a cinematic 3D lighting course for free, a high ticket sales course free for now, and the Bolt with our best training. 1 year full of meetings ready for you. Can check it out. Okay, see you there. Okay, you sent a short video with a few ideas I had. That's
Yes.
wonderful.
Yeah, so I didn't make the VSL yet, although I have like I collected the testimonials, so I need to do it like
So you have some testimonials now?
yeah,
Wow, man, that's amazing.
yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. How many you have?
I have 3.
No, that's it. You don't need more.
One of them is from a guy from Microsoft, so it's like
Wow, that's
jackpot.
wonderful, man.
Yeah,
Oh wow, yes. I mean, priority number one now is just, of course, keep doing this, but make BSL. Let me show you. Let me show the script after we talk about this. Let me show the script that I'm building because I was also collecting testimonials for this new year, and because I'm launching a new product, I'm basically doing the same thing as you. I'm starting from scratch, and I do another BSL and I do everything. So I have a script for it. So it will be great, after we discuss this, if I show you my script, and that way, you can copy paste it or see what ideas light you
sure.
light your path. Okay, so you send the video. Let's see the video.
Okay. I just want like to share the sound from the, or it doesn't matter.
Yes, you need to when you share, you just need to share the window. So if you open that, probably will open like a Loom tab.
Yeah, this
And
is
when
not
you
in Loom. It's not in Loom.
okay, so if you want to share that, you need to share just that tab. You know.
Yeah.
So in the
So
share options, you share just the tab, and now
okay, that's window, Chrome tab.
Sebastian, Mahmoud, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. So Gilad is talking about he's the only one. I Let me check the file, but my guess is like he's the only one that hustle on this file, this challenge. So let me know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you have kids, you don't have any options.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
Need is the mother of progress.
yeah.
Sure.
Just
Okay.
where is
Uh,
waiting settings I can do. Uh,
Okay, perfect.
okay, can you hear it or no? You probably can't hear the audio from the video.
No.
No, it's not working. Maybe maybe here. Uh, well,
For some reason, I was kicked out of the meeting. I don't know why. Hey, Konstantin, Rohan, what's going on?
Hey,
So
hey.
we're talking about the challenge that we talked about Friday, and Gilad take action of it, and now he's opening some conversation. So shout out to him that take the action, and we are just checking right now what are the responses and things that
yeah.
If you want, you can send me the video, or that's just an embed video. It's not like a Loom video or
No,
something.
it's only in the message, but I can actually
Got it.
send it in the group. Like,
Yeah, let's do it. Send it over, please.
let's see. Okay,
It's just my one thing that I encounter sometimes is like when I do this type of videos for clients, if I don't have, I mean, if sometimes it's taking too long to get to the point, and that reason, that's why having a short VSL is always a good idea. And also the best ideas that you can share with them is like testimonials from other people. Like for example, if you want to send these videos, you can say, I will love to for 12 build is the brand. So I will love to 12 build to look like this other stuff that we do for this client. And then you
okay.
show them the testimonial, even written or in video. Make sense?
So for like to show them like the testimonial
Right. Yes.
and then
For example, you can say, I mean, send the video to check it out because I didn't see it, but the most effective, I mean, he opened the conversation. He says, sure. So he's open to it, meaning that he don't trust you yet, right? It's not someone that knows you. And how you leverage trust is basically if someone else that is similar to him trusts you. Make sense?
yeah,
So the barrier is not information. When you share more information, it's not leveraging, it's not creating trust.
it's not answering the need. Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yes, exactly. So, I mean, for example, you can say you can make an audit of his brand and say, I will check in your website, and you have a scroll like a scroll for your website. I was checking that, and I see you have a lot of potential, same as this, and you show the video, you show the VSL.
got
Like a
it.
short introduction, like putting yourself in a Loom screen or in a share screen with their website is a hook in video. I'm saying is the hook. The hook meaning like they will open that just because they see your face and their website on the
Yeah,
back. Right? So that's the hook. And when you spend more than 10 seconds or 5 seconds in the hook, you lose the attention. So now you need to do the hook and then you show them the VSL. I will
Got
love
it.
like 12 build look like this, and you show the VSL.
Yeah.
Boom, testimonial. Boom, second testimonial. Boom, third testimonials. And now you are getting their attention, and now they see that other people that are professionals trust you, and that's when they say, okay, my level of trust is increased now with this guy,
Got it.
right? And now you answer a question, and now you send the message, thoughts, and that's it.
Yeah. Let's do
That's
it.
that message is super effective. Like that thing is like short, precise message is so effective.
You can see in the chat. I put the link to the.
Okay, let's check it out.
You can share it.
Yep, I will. I'm sharing it right now.
Hi, Edwin. I took a look at your website and saw that you have a SaaS platform for the construction industry. I wanted to show you two quick projects that solved similar communication challenges. The first one is for DealHub. They needed a clear way to show how their SaaS platform connects different parts of the platform process. I designed a clean UI animation and visualized the workflow so viewers instantly understand how it's all fit together. The second one is for Aquila Engineering. Their goal was to show how their software supports every stage of the drilling process, before,
Good.
during, and after the drilling. So I combined 3D animation with 2D UI elements from their platform to bring that full process to life. I thought this could give you a quick idea of how 3D motion and animation can help 12 Build explain your value visually, showing the full workflow, not just the interface.
That's wonderful, man. Love it.
Thanks.
Love it. If you add testimonials in that video, it's a solid piece. It's a solid piece, because your language and your tone of voice, I love it, man. It's really calm, it's really peaceful, it's really professional. You're not in a hurry. You're showing them what you do in a professional way. Wonderful. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. I want to recommend the Adobe's podcast site that you can put like the recordings there, and it removes all the noises and everything. Makes it
Wow, that's
more
wonderful.
professional.
All
Yeah,
the kids in the background and everything.
yeah.
Like,
Adobe
yeah.
Podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, good recommendation. So you see, like, for example, let me tell you an example. Like, if you want to hire let's say a freelancer for a project, right? And he sends you a couple pieces of portfolio. They say, okay, these guys know what he's doing. And now you see a couple of owner of studios, let's say the owner of Buck and the owner of I don't know, like
Man versus machine.
yeah, members of machine. They say this guy is really professional, he's delivering, this is amazing. What is your perception if you have those testimonials?
I will go with a testimonial.
Right? Why testimonials are more powerful?
Because it shows that it creates trust. It shows that this guy worked. He has like a stamp.
Exactly. Yes. So that's your gold mine. Like, I prefer to work for free and to have a testimonial than do a personal project. Honestly. Because testimonials, I mean, right now, because of AI and all this stuff, quality isn't a standard. It's not anymore a differentiation. Right? It's like quality is there. The render engines are faster. Everyone has more information, so everything looks more standard now. I don't know if you see the LinkedIn post, but everything looks more standard, right? And remember, these people don't have access to creatives. They don't know where to find them. Hey, hope you enjoyed the video. If you are a 3D freelancer stuck below 1K project and you want to start closing 5K, 10K projects in a monthly basis, this is for you. Check the description below and apply to our free school community when you can find all the resources to start acquiring high paying clients. Okay, see you there. You know, we don't think about this, but they hire people just because they know creatives.
Yeah.
Right? So you outreaching them, you are saving them that time, and also you are putting them a weapon or a tool that they didn't have the access for it. Okay? So that's the background, that's the back end, right? Now in the front end, now you're showing that other people also trust in you. Other people that are important, right? People, professional people, that hire people, people that fire people, right? And that's your gold mine. You see what I'm saying? So that's why, a VSL is so important.
Yeah. Today I'm
Because
going
so it's not a reel. Basically, what you're showing here in the message is a reel. I do this work, and it's good. It's social proof. Don't get me wrong. It's really good, but because it's social proof of that you are capable of doing what you're saying. Perfect. But if you add the extra layer of other people trusting you, that's a win. And now, when you send that video, the next message, as we talked before, is just thoughts, Edwin, and that's it. And that after that message, it will open the conversation to get a meeting.
Yeah.
If they're interested after that message, you have a meeting. And that's the process.
Yeah. And okay, then when the meeting is all another level of interaction. So
No, the meeting is done. If you have a meeting, like my bet is like half of the project is already sold. They will not have a meeting with someone just to check it out. Like these are busy people. They will not have a meeting just because.
yeah.
The only way that you lose the project in the meeting is because you're not agree in the price. And the only why they don't agree in the price is because they don't see the value of it. It's not about the money.
Yeah.
Right? As I mentioned before, like if you're dying and I say to you, hey, I have a medicine that will cost you all your money. Do you buy it? Of course. Like,
Of course.
the value is like infinite because it's my life, right?
Yeah.
So no, it's never about the price. It's never about the money. It's about the value. That's why in the VSL, and let me show you my script now, but in the VSL, need to have like measurements. We need to have something to measure. For example, ROIs, or for example, awareness, or for example, views, impressions, like numbers. When you have data of this, it creates an impact, right? That measurements of stuff is also social proof. So if you have professional and really good quality, plus case studies of this thing works, plus testimonials, you have your sales tool. And now you can send that sales tool to everyone. So that's the difference between a reel and a VSL. Right? Reel is for studios. Reel is for when you want to be hired by studios. They know the language, they know what to expect. Even that if you're working for studios and as I mentioned before, and you have other studios talking about you, that will increase the trust like in a 10x, right? I never see a reel before with testimonial with other studio owners. Never see that. I don't know if you see that, but I never see that before. Because creatives don't understand the business side of things. And that's the reality. Okay, let me share my screen. Thoughts? I mean, shout out for you, Gilad. I mean, you're taking action. In 3 days, you're opening a couple conversations. Like, it seems like
Yeah. I actually, yeah, I just like now I'm like free of project, so I'm like
right
I got to replace
the
most
time.
yeah, and a lot of
Yeah,
my customers. So
right. Hey, Constantine, I put the challenge here, where you can check it out in the chat. So you can add your name and you can add, how many messages are you sending. We are checking this out every Friday.
Okay.
So you can put your name and they can put the messages that you're sending. So let me share my script. So thoughts, man. I mean, how you feel about this? How you feel about all this process and the tools that we're creating now?
you talking to me? Like,
Yeah.
I feel great. I feel like I'm so motivated, and I feel like I have the ability to like take full projects by my own. I know what to do. I know how to do it. I
Mm-hmm.
have like all these AI tools that helps with the voiceovers, when with the music, and
Mm-hmm.
with the script. So everything is open. I just need to get one good project
Right.
that doesn't have like too much of financial limitations. Like I know,
Right.
and I can give it everything.
Right. Now you need just the volume of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Um, okay. I think we had a VSLs for you. I was checking this out.
Yeah. I have a script of a BSL, but I thought maybe
Right.
it's
Let me share. We had this in a meeting that we had before. So let me see. Okay. I have this one. Remember?
yeah, got it.
Hey, I'm Gilad. Blah, blah. We create 3D animation that helps SaaS and energy tech companies simplify their message, explain complex platform clarity, and close deals faster. We have partnered with companies like Solar Edge, Aquila Engineering, and Amdocs, transforming advanced technology into visual story to win trust with customers, investors, and partners. The results: shorter sales cycles, stronger product understanding, and more wins at trade shows, product launches, and client presentation. But don't just take it from me, and then we put the testimonial here. And then we say, when your solution is complex, every extra minute it takes to explain is a deal risk. That's where we come in. Of course, you need to put this in your own words, right?
Yeah.
Where you can be comfortable saying this. Our 3D animations turn confusion into clarity, interest into confidence, and presentations into conversions. Important. If you're ready to give your sales team a tool that helps them sell faster, stand out in a crowded market, and make every pitch unforgettable, let's talk. Book a quick 20-minute call and see how we can help you achieve the same results. I look forward to connecting. That's it.
Yeah. So what do you think about how can I feel like about the things that are the results? It's like
Mhm.
should I really be uh, honest? Like I don't. Of course, I'm not going to lie, but
All the time, yes, all the time. I mean, but what do you mean about it?
no, of course I'm going to be honest. But how can I know like what's the result? Should I ask the clients?
Yes. We always need. Actually, let me show you something, because you get surprised when you follow up with clients. You will get surprised. This is what is the name of her? Amela. So, for example, I create a project. Okay, I deliver the project. Blah blah blah. All the social media posts. Blah blah blah. And then I say, "Hey, Amela, how are you? Hey, Pedro, I'm great. How about you? I'm great, thanks. I was wondering if we can have a 10-minute call someday with the team to know the results that was for them and what things we can improve." like this existing client. I always want to have like a end of the project meeting. Why? Because in that meeting, I can have testimonials. I record the meeting, and when they say nice things about the work, I will say, hey, by the way, we're just creating, posts and promotions for our studio. It will be great to have this on a post or on a VSL. Do you think I can use it? And they say, yes, of course. Well, that's it. Yeah, for sure. We didn't launch the video yet, but we'll soon, hopefully. I might schedule a call with you and our temp, the sensing team, to see what will sense to do an animation of our temp sensing solution and all different industries. So another project. That will be great. Well, I really appreciate you. And this is Tuesday, last Tuesday. That will be great. We have really appreciate you and your team feedback, and we'll love to discuss how we can best support you with this new animation. Of course, I will schedule some time to discuss temp sensing. That's it. Looking forward to have a great week. See, it's like when you follow up an existing client on an existing project, new doors will open. So always follow up after a message. After a project.
Yeah.
Okay. After follow up, always. Make sense?
Sure.
Okay. And that's it. I mean, this is the thing. You will have shorter sales cycles. Like probably they will say something similar, but yes, to the results, you need to understand a real thing, right? You need to put a real thing, not just to make up something, right? It's like you need to ask them, like, hey, by the way, I'm curious, like, what is the outcome of this content? Like, why is this useful for you? And they will say it. For example, let me see if I have this Benjamin that we talk constantly. And actually, it's funny because I have been doing project with this client, and they want me to lead a trade show now. So it's like out of my expertise. It's like I never did that before, but they want, they want to create a trade show just because we have a relationship.
Great, man.
And that's when you follow up clients. I mean, they're not your friends, but they can be. Why not? Okay. So I don't remember when I asked him.
There's this famous saying that people like to do business with people they like,
Of course. And we have been, when he visits Chile last year, I invite him to lunch.
Wow.
So we take a lunch, and
So if I come to Chile,
so what?
If I come to Chile,
oh, you are welcome to my house, man. I have a guest room, so you're welcome to my house, and I can.
You're now in Chile, living?
Yeah, I'm in Chile right now. Yes, with the family. I don't know next year, but next year we have another plans.
But you lived in the States for a while.
I live in the States, yeah, for almost 5 years.
And
now I'm back to Chile for the family. But my business, my LLC and everything is in the US. Well, I don't find it, but I ask him a lot about what things sold, and I have been asking these questions to this guy too. Okay, it's here. So, okay, so for example, he said, do you think as a result you can reach more people? Yes, absolutely. So basically, it's a sales tool that scale. And also, he said the sales team were extremely excited to be able to show a customer what we do on the entire truck in under 2 minutes, right? And that's shortening the sales cycle. Basically, why? Because you are replacing 40-minute meetings, one-on-one meetings. You are replacing boring PDFs. You are replacing how they present and how long they take them to present the product. So basically, they take 1 hour before. Now you're do the same thing in 90 seconds,
Yeah.
right? So the value of that is tremendous because they can actually they can scale more clients and more prospect just because they have a tool, right? It's the same here as you. Like when you create a VSL for yourself and you send a one-on-one message to someone, right? You can explain what you do in 1 minute and they will decide if you want to move forward with you or not. Imagine if you need to do that in a meeting every time to explain yourself. And these companies do that. These companies are doing exactly that. And that's why they have bottlenecks,
Yeah.
right? And these guys like HE parts sell like HE parts sell like I don't know, like 20K, at least 20K products. I don't know. These products are for mining, so it's really like huge what they sell, you know. So if I for example, if I don't know, the website is not that good though, but they sell this type of stuff. See?
Whoa.
So for example, if the video cost them 20K, they sell one of these and they're done. Right? It's
Yeah.
like it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So if they short their sales cycle, that's wonderful, you know. I mean, for example, the video that you create for the tubes, right, that go underground.
Yeah.
I mean, if they like make a deal for a project like that, it will be, I don't know, like $100 million. So
Yeah.
yeah. So that's why, you know, the industry that you serve is so important. You know, the audience is really important. If your audience is like is cheap, it will have hard time selling something, you know. If your audience is more yeah, it's more expensive, it's a better audience. Yeah, we're not inventing the wheel here. So yeah, so basically the sequence is make the commitment, go for the messages. First of all, check your online presence. Is everything is accordingly with what you offer? If you offer 3D animation for SaaS, your LinkedIn project need to be reflect in that way. Because if not, you will not have the same answers, conversions. Like you will not open too many conversations. Because if someone sells me, I don't know, like supplements for sport, and I see their web and they are IT, it's like, oh, there's a disconnection here. And trust level get low.
Yeah.
I will not answer him. But if I see his profile and he's something that can solve a problem that I need to solve, my chances that I will, you know, trust him, it will be more. And now if I send you them proof that other people also trust me and proof that this thing works, right? Because a lot of people say, I don't know if this thing works, to be honest. Like a lot of people is saying that. For a lot of people, this thing cannot work. See? Give me 1 second. For a lot of people, they don't know if this thing works. Cool. Okay. So any questions? Anything that
I think I have like objectives to do after this call.
good.
Yeah.
And I think Rohan was here and he has some questions, but I think he yeah, anyone else? No? Yes, maybe. Sometime next year.
Yeah, I wanted to say that I've been in contact with a brand on Instagram, and they basically sell kind of skincare equipment technology. So like the technological face masks, the laser things, and they were open to. They responded with, "Hey, yeah, we're always interested in finding like 3D animations, and we have a new product coming up. So you know,
Amazing.
us." And they in the Instagram DMs, they forwarded me to one of their kind of marketing managers. They sent the email, and they asked, "Oh, just like what are your rates?" And then I said, "Oh, you know, we don't usually do rates. We do project per project basis." But I gave them like a quick. I said, "Oh, from 400 to 3,200, just like as an initializing to give them a
Okay.
rate." And then got them over to email, and they were like, "Yeah, we're definitely happy, you know, to go ahead." They said, "Oh, just need to check the budget with my boss, and then we can confirm for a meeting." And that was last week, so I'm kind of letting it.
What day? What day of last week?
It was Thursday.
Oh, okay. You're soon. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So,
maybe
so for
tomorrow.
them to get time to their boss to talk about money, sometimes can be 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So don't
Yeah.
worry about that.
The main thing is
But
they have 3D
go
already.
ahead.
They
Go ahead.
have
Go ahead.
still images of 3D, because on the email signature there was a 3D render, and I reverse searched it on Behance, and it was like some company from, I think, South Africa or somewhere. So they've already have the presence.
Yeah.
Not sure how I will fit in. I'm not sure if they're price shopping or if they're genuinely interested in having something.
I mean, if they have in the signature, they have the 3D render, is
Mhm.
because it's huge for them.
Mhm.
Is the way that they sell, and why they connect you and a message in that way is because yes, it's the tool that they use all the time. That's it. And they are shopping. They are seeing things to shop. Basically, they're probably constantly seeing 3D people to work with.
Mhm.
My guess is that, but at the same time, you make a huge risk on that.
Mhm.
Why? Because when you say a price on a text message, it diminishes the value a lot.
Mhm.
Because actually, I don't know. I will give you an example. If you want to talk something really sensitive to your wife or your girl or friend, do you talk about that on a message or do you talk about face to face?
You do it face to face
Okay, why do you talk about that face to face?
because it has an impact, and you want to communicate it in a way where they fully understand and not misinterpret.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So my advice is that when someone asks price via text message, you say, I would love to give you that, but I don't have any context. But let's set up like a 15-minute call, so like a 10-minute call, and we can talk about it.
Okay.
Always go to the call because they need to see your face saying the number. And you need to say the number and shut up.
I had the perception where if you avoid their question, so if they ask, "Oh, what are your rates or what is the price?" and you don't really say, they're like what, you know, what's there to hide? So
Yeah, exactly. But
correct.
there is not. But they send you a reference of what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So they send you a specific reference. This is what we want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they didn't send that. Sorry, they didn't send that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
They just
yeah.
said we're open to it, and I gave them the thing.
Right. And
price.
that's the thing. I mean, when they didn't send something,
Mm.
is the perfect excuse or it's the perfect argument saying, hey, I really don't know what you need to do.
Yeah.
So that's why it will be great to have a 10-minute call to know more about what you know what you need to do.
Yeah.
It's whatever time you want, like before lunch, whatever. Like I'm available to it. But you know why? Because
to them, in my mind, it seems like they didn't reach out to me. I reached out to them, and then they replied, and then they're asking, and like, I don't know my price because I don't know what they want. But it feels
right.
like, hey, I contacted them. Like, they don't know what they want. I'm
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And this is the thing, and trust me on this: when you send a price on an email or on a text message, the chances that that will be approved are really low.
Mhm.
I'm being honest. Like when you send typical thing like send me the proposal to my email. The chances that you have that project is so low.
Mhm.
I mean, if you have a relationship with someone, yes. If you have a relationship with someone, this is your third, fourth project, that doesn't matter, right? Like
Mhm.
just send them price and you don't need to talk to them anymore. Like that's fine. When you're creating like a first relationship, and in this case, I think that like your work and the price that you sent is good for them, and that's a good case of it. But at the same time, now you are in this uncertainty,
Mhm.
right? Now you in your emotional state, you don't know if they will say yes or no, and that will give you like a certain uncomfortable inside of you, right?
Yeah, to some extent.
Right. So when you discuss the price on a meeting, you know right away if this will be a good fit.
Mhm.
So you're making them also a favor,
Yeah, yeah.
because if you say no, this will be around 3K and 2K, and you shut up, you
Mhm.
don't say anything else, you start seeing their reaction.
Yeah.
If they say yes right away, you charge too little, right?
Mhm.
If they get quiet and they say, oh, okay, yeah, that's reasonable. So you need to wait for the reaction, because that will give you a lot of information. And that's why it's super important to talk about money on a meeting and not on a text message, because the text message don't say anything to you.
Mhm.
So now you're waiting. This is the thing. We need to try to avoid waiting the action of someone else.
Yeah.
We need to try to we create the action that will make the next step and not wait someone else to do it.
Mhm.
That's why it's super important to talk about price in the meeting.
Yeah.
But the case I mean, if they send you like a specific like a brief, super specific brief, this is what we want, this is the length of the video, this is the styles, these are reference, this deadline, like if they send like a pretty specific brief, even there you need to try to go to the meeting first.
Yeah. I feel like the value is in the meeting where like
Yes,
your
that is
message,
it.
they have the upper power because they choose to respond. But I think when we're on the call, we are supposed to,
Exactly. Yep, you got it. You lose the power. You got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel it's been a balance between just trying to get people to respond, as you mentioned, just having conversations with people compared
Mm-hmm.
to just pitching. And that was the example. Like that brand is a big brand. They have like departments in different countries. But I've also
Mm-hmm.
reached out to some brands that are kind of startups. But I really liked what they were doing, and I thought that their product was great to have.
Wonderful.
So I reached out to them because I had a personal project that I had already posted that I think, oh, their product would work well in this scene. So the scene was already made, and I sent them a message. So they already had 3D on their website. They just had basic their product spinning. So the product is kind of like a coffee paste in one of those like
Mm,
tubes, like a toothpaste, but it's got coffee concentrate. And they have their social media with organic videos, but on their website they just have the product spinning around.
right.
And I complimented. I was like, hey, I really like what you're doing. So complimented them on their 3D and asked them, oh, out of curiosity,
Mhm.
what made you want to have something like this? So I didn't
Right.
just pitch. I was curious. I approached it with curiosity,
Mm,
and they were like, oh, we like that it shows the selling features. So they're like, oh, we like that it shows it from different aspects. So in a way, I was
right.
asking them for their own selling points.
Wonderful.
And they were like, oh, we're a startup, so they wanted to invest in things that are worthwhile for them and not just spend it on
Mm,
anything.
good.
And So they were like, "Oh, how much would something like this cost?" And they referenced the post that I made, and I gave them the price.
Okay.
Comfortably, I was like, "Oh, it'd be 450 because it's
Okay.
like a 10-second looping animation." And they were like, "Oh, okay, we'll think about it." And with that, it's funny because I started smiling because we had these practice calls, in this community where someone says we think about it. In the past, I would just be like, okay, and leave a few days, but I wanted to go further and kind of ask, oh,
Mhm.
what specifically is there? And then I gave them two options. Is it because it's not the correct kind of creative, or is it a budget thing? And they were like, oh, it's more of a budget thing. So in a way, I was digging deeper into the issue, and
Right. In a
yeah,
call or in a text message?
resolved via text message. So
Yes. I mean, yeah, I mean, your goal, like, if you think about it,
yeah.
the only goal that you have on the outreach is to have a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
That's the goal. The goal is not discussing the project.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have a meeting. If this is the thing, let's do this example. You have 10 projects now, and you need to hire a freelancer. Okay?
Mhm.
And you need to hire someone, and you're talking to me. And I say, hey, Konstantin, I would love to help you, but I will to be more efficient with the time. It will
Mhm.
be great if we have a 10-minute call. Whatever you want, or whatever you're available, just 10 minutes. I will not take more than 10 minutes. Just
Yeah.
discuss this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that will create for you, hey, this guy is too much trouble? Or are you able to spend those 10 minutes to figure out what to do?
So the 10 minutes would kind of summarize an entire days of
Right.
text messages. Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. So you need to frame it as this meeting is optimization of the time,
Mm-hmm.
right? But negotiating in text messages, they are looking for the cheapest option if they negotiate that way,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's a not good place to be, because if you transform your services into a commodity, basically you're transforming your services to fight for the lower price, you will be in trouble in really soon,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And the other thing that I will say, that first of all, goal number one for outreach is have a meeting. That's it. That's it. Like,
Mhm.
you're fortunate that the price that you set works for them, and I think they will call you back. Don't get me wrong, but the advice is now go for the meeting, and then the second is whatever works for you on this scenario, do more of that.
Yeah.
Check it out, all what you did, the 10 messages that you sent, or the 10 like the sequences of things that you sent for each people, and check it out why this one works, and write it down and do exactly that now 10 times more.
Mm-hmm.
Right now you're checking out what's working for you, and that's really good. For example, having like a specific personal project that will match them, and
Yeah.
that personal project you can use it for a lot of brands too. Like, right,
Yeah,
like
of
one
course.
piece of content you can use it for like hundreds. But check it out, the way you approach, what words you said, the way how you feel when you approach them,
Mm-hmm.
and write that thing down.
Yeah.
Write it. Okay, I did this sequence that I did for them to answer me, for them to have this discussion.
Yeah.
Write
And
a
also
thing down and do thing more. Yeah, go ahead.
trying to get them to say yes to small things. So during the text messages, I asked,
Perfect. Amazing.
I said, I'm reading off the page just out of curiosity. If the budget side wasn't an issue and it fit nicely into your new campaigns, do you think this kind of animation would tick the boxes for what you're after?
Ooh, beautiful.
They said sure, and I was like, okay, cool. So that's a cost issue. And then let me ask you, if you have an animation like this, what would you be comfortable spending? This was after I gave them the initial quote of the 400.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I just want to know what are they comfortable spending, and then they didn't reply after like 2 or 3 days. So then I was like, I already have the file on hand. It's just opening up the scene, dragging and dropping like a a quick mock-up of their product. I literally just took a screenshot of their product and used it as a UV map, on the product. And I basically took a screenshot of the scene and showed it to them. Hey, this is what we can do. And they were like, so before that, I was like, oh, I actually mocked up a quick proof of concept to show you the different ways that your product can be shown. And they said, sure, again. So they said sure twice. So they
Amazing.
said yes. And then after that, I sent it to them. And I was like, oh, this is just to show you what we can do with your product. Yeah. And then they were like, oh, cool. We'll get back to you once we have more clarity. And
Yeah,
that was it.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know what else.
And when was that?
So this was last Wednesday.
It's like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
you did the right thing, except for not to look for the meeting.
Mm.
It's like, try now. The sequence is perfect.
Mhm.
And I will tell you why they answered you sure both the 2 times that you answer, because you
Yeah.
talk about them.
Yeah.
When you want something for you, saying like, I want to know your budget for me, they didn't reply, and they will not reply that, because that's for you, not for them.
Yeah.
So every time that you say something that will benefit them, they will answer.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But that's smart. Like, having more small yeses is the way to go.
Mhm.
And you have an open conversation. So, and don't think about this will be the last conversation that we'll have. Like, the
Yeah.
idea now is like, take this strategy that you
Mhm.
know that works, and it will spend like 5 minutes maybe doing the render, doing the screenshot, or 10 minutes, whatever. But now it's more about looking the quality lead to send
Mhm.
this more than the volume,
Mhm.
right? So you can investigate and research 10 or 20 of these same things, like the same type of company.
Mhm.
When they already have 3D but not so good, when they are the brand that you think will be a good, when they have the money, right, and they have a good product, or whatever you do to research them, use the same thing and make 20 of them. And now you know that I need 10 minutes or 5 minutes to create this sequence, right?
Mhm.
So whatever people that answer me sure the first time, I will not say now, what is your price? Now
Mhm.
I'm saying, oh, I'm imagining this for your product. Boom.
Mhm. Yeah.
Do you think you have 10 minutes to schedule a quick call for me can show you the animation?
Mhm.
That's a hook.
Yeah.
So not
I'm
just a steal.
doing that mostly now, where I'm showing them the value, even if it's not my work. Even if I, let's say, go on Pinterest and find something
Yeah, it
similar,
doesn't matter.
and just be like, hey, I really think that this might work. And
Yeah.
for this specific client, when I initially asked them, I showed them my case study portfolio, my
Good.
portfolio piece, and I said, hey, this could work for your project. And he said, oh, you can even do it yourself, because I knew that the person who was messaging was the person who did like some of the marketing stuff. So I
Okay.
even pushed away. I was like, oh, you can even do it yourself. So I gave them the solution in hopes
Good.
that they find me as the person that can do it.
And what happened there?
Yeah, it just led off. The final thing was, once we have more clarity, because one of the key
Got it.
messages is, as we are bootstrapped at the moment, budget is number one. As we are currently redesigning our digital marketing strategy, I
Got
don't
it.
want to order assets we might not be using. So I was like, they're very careful with what they want.
And this is the thing. When they say, when we have more clarity,
Yeah.
it's basically when we're ready to buy. And when you don't know the sales cycle of what they are
Mm-hmm.
facing. You don't
Yeah.
know in what stage they are.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you planting a seed, that seed can grow in 3 months or 4 months. You don't know.
Yeah.
Right? When they say clarity, they don't say if we want to see if your work is good, because they already know. What
Yeah.
they're saying is, we don't know when we're going to need this, because
Mm-hmm.
we don't know. Not because we don't want to buy, it's because we don't know.
Yeah. Could I ask them, because
Be-
I don't want to leave it as clarity, because I feel like it's my responsibility to help them have some sort of clarity.
Yeah,
They're not going to
but
all of a sudden in a month have clarity. I mean, I'm not assuming. I don't want to
right.
leave it in their hands. I want me to be in control of.
That's why you always need to look for the meeting.
Okay. Yeah.
This is exactly why. Because you need clarity.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
but you're already planting the seed. So how you follow up is clarity. You check them out to see if they have a trade show coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you check them out. You check all the socials and you check what they are posting or what they're saying in the communication to see if they have a trade show coming soon or they have an event coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
And now you will know if they are ready to buy or not.
Mm-hmm.
And so whatever you have an update or whatever you have, and you can say something like, "Hey, I just want to follow up with this. Have a wonderful week." Blah blah. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I feel
That's
like
it.
I want to make the most of a conversation and not leave it. Because in the past, if someone gave me an objection, I'd be like, okay. The most objection would be like, we've thought about it. We'll keep in touch if any projects come in the future. And now scrolling back like 6 months, I just scroll back and I see that and I'm like, I could have done something different then. So
You
now
never follow up, and
that,
you never follow up.
yeah, I always try to make the most of something, like dig deeper
Right.
into what they want, because it's not a true objection. And I feel like having the call allows them, let's say if I was on the call and they said, oh, we need more clarity, I would be able to address it there and then, compared to the
Exactly.
message.
You got the point. You
Yeah.
got the point. And also because whatever that going to a call with you,
Mhm.
it has an extra step of commitment. So now you have a filter, a
Mhm.
bigger filter.
Yeah.
Right. You have less meetings, you have less prospects, but you have more quality prospects.
Mhm.
And remember, if you get one client, one client can give you 5 years of work.
Mhm.
So that's the LTV, the lifetime value. The lifetime value of a client is huge. So it
Mhm.
required the effort, it required the follow-up, it required a strategy. But the
Yeah.
good thing is now you're seeing that something is working.
Yeah.
And now you just need to do more of this.
Yeah. It feels like I'm building the blocks, like one conversation, and then I'm stopped, and then I start another one, and I'm building further. So it's like one message is one objection, and it doesn't work, and another conversation is two objections, and I'm getting further along. So I feel like having
Right.
more conversations is what leads to, and I can carry on like
Yes.
with this client. I'm currently, so I follow them on LinkedIn. I'll just be interacting with them, and then I'll be at the back of their mind. So in a way, I'm doing automatic. I'm always known
Yes.
in my mind.
That's why LinkedIn is more powerful than other platforms. Because you send them a message, but when you create a post, they will see it.
Mhm.
Or at least they have 40% or 30% of seeing it.
Mhm.
It's almost like a better than an ad. So much better than a paid ad.
Mhm.
That's why you need to document your process and do the extra on that.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why always need to go to the call. That's why you always need to go to the call.
Yeah. I'll take note of that.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, Sebastian, go ahead.
Hi Pedro, how are you? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Yeah, okay. Everything is great. Everything is great. I was
Awesome.
I was wondering, like in a couple hours, I have a meeting. It's a big meeting for me because it was a client that she reached out to me maybe 6 months ago, or maybe more.
I remember that.
Yeah, the big one is like a multinational company, and we've been communicating via email. Like I was doing the follow up, and she was responding to follow up. I sent her an email maybe a month ago asking about the project, something like that. Hey, how are you? I saw that you are going to have a trade show in Taiwan, stuff like that. And she never
Mhm.
replied. And she replied on Friday. And she said,
Good.
I haven't got an answer for that yet, but I have a project for you. This is the brief. And she sent me every single detail. Well, like the script
Amazing.
and
Yeah,
stuff,
that's a
stuff
pro.
like that. Yeah, yeah. I remember when the first time we talked, she asked me about price, and I did a range between $7,000 and $6,000, and she said cool. But I have a
She's
question about,
she say yes. She say yes too fast. You should charge 14 on that.
yeah, but the thing is like it was for I remember it was for something about 45-second animation.
Okay,
And
cool. That's good price.
the thing is like I can charge her like $1 million and she will say cool, because she's like, I have to talk with the people that approve the budget for this, right? So
Right.
it's okay if I ask her, do you have a budget about this before I say my prices, or it's
Good
not?
question. Wonderful question. And that's when that's the question, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Okay,
should I ask her
perfect.
before giving her my rate?
That's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you bring it on. Sales, it's a wonderful moment in life because it's uncertain.
Mhm.
Selling is something that doesn't have a formula. That's why you need to develop your gut feeling. Gut feeling is something that is really, really, really good that you develop. Now, I have been in places that when I want to know a client, I ask that question sometimes.
Mhm.
Hey, what's your budget on this? The first time that I did, they say 45K.
Okay.
So like that what was a good answer for me. I was going like this was like 12 years ago or 10 years ago, and I was going to probably 7K, and they say like 45, and I was what? So but that was a bold move. That's
Mhm.
not. Sometimes this is really good move when you have, and this is the thing, when you gut feeling say this person is out of my league, meaning like it's not in the same level that I am. It's really good to understand their level,
Okay.
right? But there is a no, yes and no answer, because I really don't know them, so I need to know them more to really like reply this to you. But my gut feeling is, if you think these people is out of your league, and you are in the conversation and the conversation is smooth and everything goes well, answer that question is actually really honest,
Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
right?
Yeah, I think we are having like fluent conversation, because well the company is from Spain, but she is Colombian as me. So
Okay, yes, in that case.
so
So in Colombian culture, talking about money is not an issue.
no, no, no,
That's it.
no.
That's it. That's your answer.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yep. Yep.
I'll let you
Because
know how it goes.
right, because now this is the thing. When you say your price, and the majority of time it's good to say your price, because you know what you're facing with,
Hmm.
right? But sometimes it gets people out of your league, or you get people like are huge, and you don't know that. you don't know the
Mhm.
scope. You don't know what they have. Like
Mhm.
you really not know this league, and you can be
Yeah,
surprised. You can be surprised.
yeah, for sure. Well, they are in the stock market, so I
Right.
think it's a
And
very big
this is
company.
interesting. This is interesting that you point this out because now, Constantine, and you understand that the sales cycles are really long. Sometimes, like you send a message and they reply you 2 months, 3 months later, not because they forgot, it's because now they're ready to buy.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, for sure. And I think that me reaching out every other week, every other time for the
Right.
follow up, I got her in her mind. I got in her mind.
Exactly.
So,
Yes.
so now
Yes.
she's like, I have a project for you.
Hey, Sebastian, it will be super interesting and super useful for the community if you can
Hmm?
make a post on school after your meeting and you can tell us that you can tell us this like, hey, I follow up with this email, make these decisions. It will be wonderful to know what you did there, just to have
Hmm?
more clarity and to have the perspective. Because this is the thing, if I put it in the community, you say, Pedro, yeah, you have a business, whatever, like they will not have the impact.
Yeah.
But if you put it also there, this reinforce the ideas that we have been discussing. For example, Gillette, if you make a post of what you're facing right now and what conversation are you opening right now because of the strategy that we talked 3 days ago, that will open the mindset of people. Because, and also Constantine, like what things working for you right now, you document the process for yourself to see what's working, and also you document the process for other people. We need to see that. Like, this is the thing, like my biggest thing with this community right now is people taking action. And I think it's all about the mindset. It's all about the believing of this is possible, right? When you believe that something is possible, you take the action for it,
Yeah,
you
for
know.
sure, for sure. I was
And
I,
that
I was looking at. Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, no, no. I was looking at the first day that we talked, like she and I. It was 8.3, the 3rd of April. So
You're right. Yeah,
more than 7 months.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm finishing a project in this week that the first conversation was on February. Actually, I make a
Mm.
post on LinkedIn because I really was at the beach when she texted me. I was on the
Okay.
beach with my kids, and I received a text on LinkedIn. Hey, we have a project. It was, wow, that's so cool, rah, rah. And we started the project like 2 months ago. So
Okay.
yeah, the sales cycles can be long. That doesn't matter. We just need to worry about we are like digital agricultures. That's what we
Yeah.
need to focus our attention. We
And
planting seeds.
I have another question, Pedro.
Yeah, go
Look,
ahead.
for example, this is for a completely different project than the first one that we talk about.
Mhm.
It's okay if I resume that subject about the first project. Like she was looking for something for someone to make a video about some plant in Morocco, right? No, not an actual vegetable plant, industrial plant. Um, but it was, hey, I haven't been approved about the budget, stuff like that. So it's okay if I resume, hey, how does the other project is going? Like,
For with the same person?
yeah, it's all everything
No,
is the same.
no, no. I think not. I think not. I mean, they know you. This is the thing. They know what you do. They know what you're capable. They know about the conversation. If they didn't say anything, it's because that's dead. That's just
Okay,
not a thing. Like,
okay, perfect.
right? No. You can ask questions about their budgets and things like that, but asking a question about, hey, what is this project going on? It's like that puts them a little pressure that's not healthy, because that looks
Okay,
like you are a little desperate, and that's
okay,
not a place that you want to be.
okay, perfect.
Yes, you always need to
Uh,
look cool,
unless she bring it on.
unless you bring it on, and she will. I mean, this is the thing. When someone wants something from you, they will tell.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? When you want something from someone, you tell them, right? It's like if you're ready to buy someone that help you to get leads, you will reach someone to get leads, right?
For sure.
You don't need but on the other hand, like if that person that offer you that, they will start asking about, oh, what about this project? What about this thing?
Mhm.
They look desperate, and that's like a rejection perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you don't never need to say, hey, what about this project? Never, 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 never. They know what you do, so they will tell. They will say it.
Okay, perfect.
And
perfect.
and you know, and we have, and because this sounds like a really good client, I think this sounds really have a really green flag on this. And the thing is, when you have a good relationship with a client, they will start filling you up with work,
Mhm.
because creating a good job like work relationship is hard.
Yes, yes, for
It's
sure.
not easy to find a creative that is good, professional, affordable. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing for them to find someone good. You know? So after
Yeah, yeah.
you start doing projects, they will keep you. They will keep you sending stuff.
Okay,
Yeah, but you don't never ask for it.
okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So if you can post that, Constantine Gillette, Sebastian, that will be a gold mine, you know. Mahmoud, if you have some case studies, also, of course, please do it. But but yeah, and why? Because my biggest struggle right now with this community is like, because this thing, I didn't market this for almost 3 months, and we are doing like a relaunch in about 10 days.
Mhm.
Okay, and this will be flooded of people. There will be a lot of new people that is coming in, and my biggest struggle here is that I don't I know how, but my biggest struggle is, how can I do, this is my question, how can I create something, or what can I do for people to take action? Because it's not longer an information issue, it's an action issue. Like the information is there, everyone can have it. You know, you have the courses, you have the meeting, you have everything, like the information is there. But how can I create an environment of people taking action, and having other people talking about their own path and their own process? It will lead to other people take action. So you can document this for yourself, and that will be helpful for you, because you, meanwhile you're documenting, you will start realizing what things working, what things not working. You know, when you have a conversation with someone, it happened to you that you have a conversation with someone and you start having ideas meanwhile you're having the conversation. Right? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
The mind works that way. When you start writing down to help other people, and because I believe in God, right? And I think God will give you ideas because you're helping someone,
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
you know? But you need to take that step. You know what I'm saying? When you make a post to help other people, what are you doing is like you are creating a leverage inside of you of ideas or revelations, right?
Uh, so what? So what? Uh, sorry. What do you actually need us to do? Like,
Like document the process. Like, hey, for example, in your case, on Friday we have a great meeting. We talk about DMs. I did this before, and now I'm doing this, and I opened 2 conversations in 3 days, and this is a plan to action that I want to make.
yeah. So and post it like as a post.
Right. Right. Posting in
Yeah,
the
sure.
community. Yeah, that's it.
As a post in the community or
Yep.
in link.
Both. You can do both.
Yeah, sure.
You can
Whatever.
do X too. You can do, the same post. You can just leverage for everywhere. And why
Well,
it's important? Because when you document your process, people will have the chance to know you better as a human being. And the client says, okay, this is a real human being. I mean, if he's sending his path online, I can trust him. Like, also, that's also a trust thing, right? Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I'm congrats, man. So you have the meeting in a couple hours. Just relax.
Yeah.
To step a couple minutes before the meeting. Just breathe, being relaxed. I know you're a cool dude, so that will not be a problem for you, but breathe and be at the service of the other person. Just be at the service
Yeah.
of the other person.
For sure. I'm going to meditate.
Right. And remember, like,
Couple
ask
shower.
questions. Just ask questions and shut up.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I will.
Yeah. That's it, man.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
All the
Thank you,
blessings,
Milan.
man.
Your success is our success.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Exactly. Yes, it is. It is,
Yeah.
man.
I'm going to start posting more in the community. I don't know if you saw the post that I made a couple days ago. I think it was last week.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I remember you told me about creating like a personal brand, stuff like that,
Right.
and how scared I am on appearing on camera.
Mhm.
And now that I started my own YouTube channel, and I am like 3 videos on.
Good.
Yeah. So I think I'm getting more confident with that. Maybe I can
Amazing.
record something for you guys.
I see it now. Yes. Awesome, man. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay.
It was
Thank
a
you.
great call, guys. It was a wonderful call. This is why, this space is
It was great.
with each
Very
other, man.
motivational. And
Yeah. Yeah.
thank you very much, Pedro.
No, man. Thank you. Thank you for opening. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for taking the action. That's not easy. So yeah, go for it, man. I know you have a big motivation in your arms right now, and that's part of being in that. It's a huge motivation.
I got sick today, so they called me from the kindergarten.
Oh, yeah. My daughter is also sick at home, so yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a flexible life for sure. We think we have control, but we don't have any control of things. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, love you guys.
Bye,
I mean,
guys.
yeah. Have a wonderful week. Let's catch up later. And of course, if you have any doubts, send me a DM whatever time you want, and I will be to answer it. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Pedro.
Bye, guys. Love you guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.